does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner?
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back here today for another game review. Today I'm very excited to check out Ninjitsu from Jelly Bean Games. It's for 2 to 5 players, ages 8 plus. It'll take about 10 minutes to play. And in Ninjitsu, this is a spiritual successor to the original game called Scuttle, which is a game I reviewed a couple years ago. Really enjoyed it. It's a really light, simple family game with a piratey theme. This is a really light, simple family game with a ninja-y theme, which you can use as both a standalone game and also an expansion to Scuttle, if you happen to have that as well, which is really stinking cool. But in this game, on your turn, you're going to be drawing cards, you're going to be playing cards, you're going to be getting secrets and potentially stealing other people's secrets with the goal of having 21 points in front of you at the beginning of your turn. It's light, it's simple, but is it very good? Let's open it up. I'll tell you what I think. Alrighty then, we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of Ninjitsu. So first and foremost, we have our handy dandy rule booklet. It is 10 pages, double-sided, full color, full of pictures, illustrations, examples, and it's very well done. It should have you up and running in no time at all. It's also a pretty simple game, so I should give you a good feel for how it works really fast. So the back 3 pages are actually just how you can combine the Scuttle, which is a piratey version of this game, with this version too, which is really kind of cool that you can do that. So in Ninjitsu, what you're trying to do is start your turn with 21 points. The only thing you're going to get in the game are cards, and pretty much just that deck of cards. Also going to get some player aid cards, and you're trying to get to 21 points. So you're going to get these points by having cards in front of you that will be face up, aka treasure, and they'll be worth whatever number of points they have up there. You also can have cards face down, which are secrets, which count towards your points, but your opponent does not know what they are, and there is the potential that these could be traps. Which means if someone else tries to mess with your secret cards, bad things will happen to them. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go ahead and show you how the game works. So at the beginning of the game, each player is going to get 4 cards, like so. And then you're going to be able to start. And on your turn, you're going to do one thing. And there's 3 things that you can do in the game. They're actually, boop, on the handy-dandy player aid card, which also has a complete list of all the different cards in the back as well, which is super-duper nice, especially the more you play the game and the more you know what all the cards do. First things you can do is you can just draw 2 cards from your deck. Simple as that. Boom. Turn over. That is all you're going to be doing. The next thing you can do is you can play a card from your hand. Now, when you play a card from your hand, you can do it in a couple different ways. The first thing you can do is you can do it as a treasure and just say, hey, I got 10 coins. Good for me. My turn is up. The next thing you can do is you can use it for its special ability if it happens to have the lightning bolt right here. So Master of Planning, steal a secret, ignoring any trap. So that would just mean if someone else had a secret right there, I could just play this card, discard it in the discard pile, steal this trap, and even though it is a trap, just ignore it, put it right there, and boom, I got myself 2 points. Last thing you can do is you can pin it face down as a treasure. So this is worth 10 points, face up or face down. But if I have it face down, it also is a tripwire. So this card must be played as a secret. When you steal this, discard a card from your hand. So in this particular case, I actually couldn't put that face up because it has to be put face down. So there you go. Those are how you're going to play the cards. Last thing you can do on your turn, remember, 3 actions. First one, draw 2 cards. Second one, play 1 card from your hand. Or third one, steal a face-down secret from another player. How you do that? Well, you just take the face-down secret, you flip it over, you hope it's not a trap, which this one actually was a trap. When you steal this, discard all other treasures from your collection. That'd be really stinking bad. And then you put it in front of you like so, and it now goes in your treasure pile as points. So let's just run you through a round, and you'll quickly get a feel for how the game works. So first thing I might do is I might put this secret right down here. It's a great secret to have, 10 points. It's also a trap, so great card to have. Next, this guy might just go ahead and put this down as a treasure as well. So he just puts the 5 right there. Super simple. So, what do I want to do next? You know what? I got another tripwire. This was actually a great starting hand. I put that right there. So this guy's like, all right, he's got 2 secrets there. I have to stop him. So the next thing he'd probably do is he'd probably steal one of my treasures. And I'd go, ha, 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 ha. When you steal this, discard a card from your hand. Actually, that's not terribly bad. So he gets that now, and he has 15 points. And I'm in some trouble. But he did lose a card. So next card he plays, he might play this. Discard up to 2 treasure cards from opponent's collection. Then play a card. He would not play that. He'd probably just play this if he had it. So boom. Actually, he'd probably play it face down because Now he's got 18 points. But you're just going to go back and forth like that. You're going to either draw 2 cards, play a card, either for its lightning bolt action as a secret or as a treasure, or steal someone else's treasure. You're going to do that until someone is able to start their turn with 21 points, at which point they will be the winner of Ninjitsu. And that, in a nutshell, is how the game is played. Oh, one last thing I do want to mention there are cards like these as well that will have the little key, which will give you special abilities based on what they say. So for instance, this one, if you put it face down as a secret, it's actually worth 10 points instead of 5 points. Let's see if we can find another one. While face down, this card is worth +2 for each of your secrets, including this card. And so you just have to read the text on the card for those ones. But that, in a nutshell, is Ninjitsu. Alrighty then, Ninjitsu from Jelly Bean Games. What are my final thoughts? Let's go with the pros, let's go with the cons. First, on the con side, game's not going to be for everybody for a variety of different reasons. First main reason is this game is best at the higher player counts. I like to best at 3, 4, and 5. It's not bad at 2. It's still a fun family game at 2, but it is much more confrontational, I guess would be the word. In a 3, 4, or 5 player, you can kind of spread around the stealing and the trapping and all the bad stuff that's going to happen in the game, whereas in a 2-player game, as you'll see if you watch the video that I posted of me and my son, I taught my son how to play the game, the Bauer Family Learn series. It was a very combative game where I was trying to crush him and he was trying to crush me, and feelings can be hurt when you're at 2 players. A lot more likely to happen than when you're at 3, 4, and 5 players. The biggest con that I have with this game is they have to know it's a family weight game, and there's no other category to put this. It's not a party game, it's not a game night style game, it's not a lightweight filler game, this is not a gateway game. This is purely a family game. It is aimed for the family game market, and if you're not in the market for a family game, this one's not going to be for you, under pretty much any exception. That's what I got on the cons. The box is larger than you like it to be, but they did that so you could put, I imagine, Scuttle and any future expansions, because I think they were working on a zombie one or a werewolf one in the future as well. Don't quote me on that, or do quote me. I really don't care. But moving on to the pros, I really enjoyed Ninjitsu, and I kept Scuttle. I kept Scuttle for a very long time because I thought it was a very good family game, and I think this is a very good family game. In fact, I would say now with both of them being able to be combinable, I would say it goes to a great family game just because of how many different cards and diverse things you can do in the game. And mixing the two together is not terribly difficult. You just have to learn the different verbiage that they used in that, the different words, the different phrases they used in that. But still, very, very cool that you mix that up. Then you have ninjas and pirates, which, I mean, if you're looking at this as a family game, is generally something that kids are going to enjoy. I know my kid and my kid in my class do as well. And put it quite simple, Ninjitsu has yet to fall flat. I busted out my classroom 3 or 4 times, went over very well, played it with my son, went over very well, played it with my son and my wife, went over very well. And in the end, Ninjitsu is a very good, light family game if you're in the market for that sort of thing. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to play, which is always a good thing. Easy to learn, easy to teach. Love the artwork. The artwork is humorous. I like the artwork an awful lot. I like the different special abilities. I like how there's a lot, but it's not too many. The cards generally are pretty easy to understand. If you can read well, then you can understand what most of the cards mean, which is always a good thing, especially in a family game. And that's what I got to tell you about Ninjitsu. I enjoyed it, and I can recommend it if you're in the market for a lightweight family game. If you enjoyed this review, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. If you want to support the channel, click on that Amazon Associates link down below. Buy anything on Amazon for the same amazing great prices. Throws a couple pennies my way. Really does help support the channel. And in the comments below, let me know. If you... No, that's terrible. I was going to ask who would you kill. That's not where we're going with this. If you could... Beards. What are your thoughts on beards? Just in general. Beards. Yay or nay? For me personally, I want a beard so bad, but I really can't grow a good beard. It always just looks weird and creepy and splotchy. But I want one so freaking bad because it opens up your face to so many different possibilities and different dimensions. You can get mutton chops, you can get a mustache, you can get the goatee, you get the soul patch. And when you can't grow facial hair, you just can't do any of it. But let me know in the comments below. Facial hair. Yay, nay, beards, that sort of stuff. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.